Good morning, everybody. This is Jay. We're going to start in a few minutes. Just testing over here the audio. Glad you're all over here. Another episode with Bookmap. So before starting, and today we're going to break down the manipulation. So how to spot manipulation of the institutions, big hands. As I said, you can really look to trade chart patterns, setups, candlesticks. But the point is, this market is much smarter than you and me and all together, because actually they trade through algorithms. They have systems that are made simply to trap us. Okay, trap all the usual patterns, double top, bull flag, breakouts, and all this, and trade against us. So they use actually our money, okay, our shares, to trade as they want. That's called manipulation. So Bookmap is a useful tool that helps me to spot this manipulation. So some traders say that it's impossible to spot algorithms. Well, I can tell you that on Bookmap, I saw many times this, and I've been sharing this for years, how they manipulate the price and really algorithms on the chart. So we'll see if today we're going to have any kind of manipulation, also small caps, large caps, okay? So that we can spot and I can show you live. This doesn't depend by me, but if we will have it, I will actually explain it. Okay, before starting, what I'm doing over here, this is now 9 o'clock. I'm based in Italy. First of all, I want to simply, I'm very grateful for all the viewers that we have every week. Also, I'm very proud of mentoring, because I've seen some traders that are turning their game and becoming, like good traders. And that's, for me, the most important thing. Then we have some news. While I'm doing this, guys, I'm drinking some aminos, BCA, a little bit of NOx. So if you know what it is, and just like very good fruit punch. I love it. Love this stuff. Okay, first of all, before starting, I will place over here some news. So first of all, we have our competition, okay, Bookmap Pets. So look for the links. I will share these. So we have the Bookmap Pets. In this case, as you know, is a month competition for a chance to be featured in our trading calendar. Also, you're gonna have, a nice spot with Bookmap. Then you have the pilot program. Okay, so this is with the Bruce pilot program, and I'm gonna share the link also in the room. And then we have the Pro Traders webinar series, so the upcoming events. Okay, so gonna put this in the Discord room for you traders, and also in my trading room in small caps. Just like to point this out. Okay, here we go. All right, now let's take a look what's hot today. Basically, we always start trading small caps in pre-market. I would say I give much more priority in pre-market to small caps because they're highly volatility, and we can have both long and short plays. After the open, so after 9:30, my focus will be, yes, in small caps, but a lot of large caps and futures in this moment. As you know, the market is very hot. We have stocks this morning like quantum stocks. So QBTS is one of the first one that I'm watching. Over here, I'm putting the chart. So QBTS is a quantum stocks like QBT, like RGTI, and others. It's a strong uptrend. And these stocks over here, they are very good to trade because once they dip into this green band, okay, this is a 9 and 20 band, you can see often, right, the price over here in the hourly bounces from there. So if I have this morning a dip into this 28, I will be looking to take a long position on QBTS. Okay, this is the first stock of the day that I'm watching. Second one is QBT. So what is QBT? Another quantum stocks. Okay, so quantum and data center stocks are, I would say, the hot sector right now. QBT, we took it this day over here. We shared this live in the room. We gave the alert. This was an amazing trade. And then you can see that it's forming this cup pattern over here. So if the market today will be strong and bullish, so this depends really from by SPY and NQ, we'll be looking for a long above this 22.30, okay? Invalidation of the setup below 21. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna wait this at 20. RGTI, another quantum stock. So making money, I see around big, I would say results, and it's great. I love when traders make money. I also like to do swing, and it's bringing me in 2025 really one of the best years in terms of performance for investments and swing. But it's very easy to make money on stocks like this. It's very easy to make money on stocks like RGTI or PLTR, Oracle, or Oklo, where simply you have a major cross like over here of the JLine 1, so the fast band with the JLines 2. Okay, this is 729, and then you buy the dips, you buy these breakouts, and then all the pullbacks. So I love these stocks, but I'm afraid, and this is just like my personal thought, that all this is a big speculation. There's a big I would say it's gonna sooner or later blow up, and we'll see a lot of these stocks that often are doing scams like NVIDIA. Did you hear about NVIDIA? That sales is a hardware, then they rebuy throughout the company and all this stuff. So actually, I believe it's gonna be a big speculation. This bubble is gonna blow up. We're gonna see all these stocks that simply fail. So I'm always very careful when I see signs of breakdown of the band over here. Okay, in this case, I have my level at 31 to take out even 30, to take out all the profit over here. Okay, in intraday it's much easier to trade because you don't really care if the stock is going up and down. You simply can trade on both sides, and you get out before the end of the day. So PLTR, this is another one, all right? So I can tell it's one of the best stocks to trade. I believe in this for the past year with Tesla. So I cannot say anything about PLTR. Has been crazy good. This is a daily chart, okay? So you can see that we are all-time highs, okay? All-time highs. We have over here resistance around 190, 191. We had a dip over here in this form, 47, 148 daily JLines. And this is the hourly chart, okay? So when I'm looking to long, of course, not over here, you can see, right? I'm gonna long when I have a breakout like this. This was exactly the level that I was watching. I have a bounce in the morning, curl, 930. This was the 930 push. This is an under over, and that's my long play. So for whoever looks in trade with us in the room knows what an under over is. Basically, is a morning dip, a cup pattern, and a big push. Sometimes it's a cup pattern, sometimes you can call it V pattern. So it really depends on the cup formation. But then I'm looking at Bookmap to find that confidence, conviction, to add size if I see really high volume. And we will see this morning if we have any kind of big push with this market. One thing that I wanted to say on PLTR is that I'm not going to trade this until the break of 185. So if I can have a break of 185 and then we can start having over here a pullback into the 185, then okay, I'm going to look to buy dips. As you know, with our system, so we're going to look for dip into the JLines. We're going to look for VWAP bounces, all of this. But until then, I'm not really looking to trade PLTR. The second pattern, so the first pattern would be like this, This is going to be the first pattern, breakout, pullback, and short. The second pattern instead could be fake out, and then I'm looking to short. So this is going to look to buy. This is where I'm looking to short, for example. All right, so in this case will be a liquidity trap. So a fake breakout that you will see also on Bookmap. You will see a fake break of the order flow, and then once we are below, we're going to short. Wow, I love these aminos. Anybody doing Zim over here also? Yeah. 3 weeks of Olympia. I have some friends over there competing. All right, so Oracle, richest man in the world. Then he's not anymore the richest man because Tesla went up. You know, there's like this baby discussion right now. So what we can say at Oracle? Oracle is, I think the guy made 100 billions in one day on this earning play over here. They are like a data center. They collect data and other stuff. So they work a lot for the government. And now I think that this deal with OpenAI. But the point is, we are day traders, not only investors. Okay. So if you believe in the company, good. I personally will never buy over here. I tend to buy in strong uptrends, and over here still we are in a consolidation right now. So everything depends really if we're gonna hold this 290, 300. Otherwise, this could easily even come back down over here 250. Above over here 330, we start like making another pullback, so a cup pattern, you know, something like basically this. Then we could have, you know, a setup for the long. Just like we said before, the levels that I'm looking to trade are these. Look where we are today. Okay, so let's look into this. Okay, as we said, I'm buying, okay, with this band or with the green band when the bars are blue, not when the bars are red. So right now it's setting up mostly for a short play. So until it doesn't reclaim over here 314, 320, this area, actually will be, honestly, will be 317, 320, okay? Because at that time, I know this band and bars probably will become blue, knowing how the system works. So until that time, guys, I'm not gonna trade long on Oracle, okay? If the market, so follow me very good over here. If the market is fading, today Oracle will be one of those. And we have a major support 290, this area. So we have like 20 points, okay? So this could be a very interesting over here for a good play. Oklo is another one of the runners. Again, you can see how these dips were good. Where is the first long entry? When we had the cross over here, this was on the 11 September, dip over here, dip again, dip again, dip again. And now it's basing on this area. So every single time that the price dipped into this area, the price bounced. And then I use a 550-minute chart to take the entry for a better timing. So this morning, we're doing this, okay? So we're dipping over here and we go above 142, 142.50. I'm gonna look for a long play over here on Oklo, okay? So we're gonna put also Oklo up here. Anybody looking at Oklo? So that's my plan on Oklo. NVIDIA, nothing for now. We're gonna see if it breaks 180, 181 to the upside. We have MU. Yesterday had a strong push and then failed. I was looking at Hood, interesting because it's the same play. So, you know, Robin Hood, the broker. Over here again, you can see the cup and breakout, always uptrending, but I'm not gonna trade this unless the market is very strong. Only looking for a bullish move. Google over here on the support. If you break below 250, prepare to see a wash 247. GME, I always have it up because it's uptrending. I don't know. Seems like they're gonna do something over here, or we're gonna have a trend line break. And you know, this is gonna fill back down to 22. Or I start seeing over here volume these days, right? Over here, there's like, you know, some accumulation. And, or this is a major trap. So they're gonna break down over here and fail to the support. Or we're gonna wait. So that's why I have it over here in my watch list of the best stocks to trade. Or we're gonna wait over here that, you know, one day start pushing with volume. We see that day, you know, maybe 10, 15, 20% move. And we're gonna start like trading it. Okay. Yeah, I missed this day. The 22nd was a beautiful play on the over. So just a watch over here. Just wanted to share with you GBSD. You want to see how the JLines move. You can see over here. That's exactly what you're looking for. A short play. Okay, this is our short play. And so you can see what the market is doing right now. Okay. DJT, so the Trump stock, the multimedia Trump stock, coin. You need to see Bitcoin to trade coin essentially. The best way to trade coin is if you go into the daily or weekly chart to see, first of all, the trend. Right now is making, there we go. Right now is making over here this pennant, okay, pennant or wedge over here. So we're gonna see if it breaks down the 104 or above 120, and then we're gonna look at coin. For now, coin today, let's go to the hourly again. I'm not looking to long it. I'm gonna be only looking to long above 336. This could be a bearish play today. If it breaks down this 323, you know, this support 323, it could be going down 317 and then more 312. If it breaks 325 to the upside, we have a target 330, but it's not on my favorite list. So you can see it's not flagged. I'm not going to trade it. BBAI. So we're talking about AI. Okay. That's not the sector. That's a long play that we had 16th of September. So you can see again, the crossover here, the cup pattern, that's a swing pattern. So it went from 550 till 8. And we took this, we shared this and everything. We were looking for a little bit more. I was looking for 10, never got there. So we'll see now if it's going to hold 8 and we still have the possibility to break 860 and go to $10. Keep this stock on watch for potential long play only if we hold the $8. BABA, big gap up. So we're really used to see BABA. Look at the daily. You really see those gaps. This is how BABA moves. BABA is a China company. So often when you see the market is like fading, China companies will go up. It's not, you know, like a rule, but you'll see this happening often. It made over here this 167 resistance, and then this morning gap up 176. Okay, so I'll start looking over here this morning for a possible on the over an FFT. I put over here in my watch list, so I'm gonna flag it because I like to trade this. It's gonna be very good. BA, you know, Boeing, it's not having a good time. Amazon as well, AMD. We're looking still for this break of 164. You can see it's a major range area. Apple uptrend over here, so can still go to the upside. Even over here, you can see the breakout, start pushing strong. Breaks 257, gonna have 265 to 70. So this morning we had instead two stocks. Anybody traded this morning Lucy with us or GZX-SEN? Also, we had IVDA. There were some good patterns, but some of these were very manipulated. Let's go into the 1 minute chart over here. 1 second on Lucy. So Lucy, if you know our setup, we look to trade. This is daily level 274, and I tell you over here how Bookmap works, really to the T in this case. So this was Bookmap at A16. Okay, this time over here, this is a long play. A17, A16. You can see the volume over here rising, passing above 200K per minute, because for me it's a minimum standard to go long only if I have that volume. But also you can see Bookmap over here giving these green prints. One thing that I'm looking then is what the stock average of volume is. Do you have a lot of sellers? So over here it's sold very fast, and you don't have any great clue that that's you know, the favorite setup you want to short. But after that, I start seeing over here, first of all, some big resistance, 280 and 290. You can see some Bookmap levels. These are sellers. There are plays on the market. Sometimes they're going to be like, you know, fake. So maybe the price goes up, they cancel. But, you know, they're still there. Okay, so they're still like create a kind of, I would say, fear for the buyers. And once I saw over here the price, it failed over here. And then this gave us the conviction, this 260, right? You can see over here, the heat map over here, 260, and the price 821. So we start having this pattern here, exactly this bar. Why this bar, guys? because this bar is our golden zone spike. You can see over here, it's a spike, golden zone, pop, fail, and then it came all the way down, second pop, and then fail to the major target. You have to be quick, but these are good, really good plays to trade. GZX-SEN was very tricky. We are talking with the guys in the room this morning. This gave long plays, as you can see, here and here. And also, by the way, this template, without the arrows over here, because that's on the testing, but this template is showing you the setup. And we had a long setup that this was a screaming long, so everybody can have the template. You can see over here below is written reverse J-Slim, right? So at this point over here, 805, we had the major long play, okay? Personally, I didn't take it. No, because I was short here and I covered for a break even. But this is the perfect long play. I know some guys in the room took it and went over here for about 80 cents. And then you can see when we start having these heat maps over here, okay? So the three, the faker of the three, then we got this around 290 short, came over here 264, and then you can see back up over here. So it was not fading straight, like, a pop and fail, but it was as essentially holding and giving these spikes, these extension to the 290 area. Unfortunately, it faded because I wanted over here this morning to trade this into the 3 area. 317 was a major daily level that I was watching, then above. So what I'm looking to do over here this morning, if we have a pop into the 250 area, it's going to be a good short play. And careful, because it can always reclaim 945, 1030 area. Remember, 1030 time, the 240, 250, with a cup pattern, then squeeze. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for ideally 250. We're going to see if we still have manipulation, but over here, this manipulation this morning was simply nuts for about 30 minutes, up and down, up and down. So when you have these, you want to trade extremes. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting for us today. Let's look at TNFA. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is look in the stats, what this company is up. We're going to put a Bookmap. Then I'm looking at daily levels over here to see if we have any kind of major daily level. And the daily level is over here 6. So TNFA over here, 6 major daily level. You can see, right, the support. Now let's see over here, Bookmap. So TNFA, E level, we have a 615 actually. This is a short play already now. This is a short over here. And why I'm saying this, I don't like to trade before the open, but that is our play. You see, J-Slim, that's exactly over here, $6.11, $6. That tells me our short play. The system is saying over here in forecast, you can see it's going to be a gap and extension, so it can extend even more. So be careful, but that's a short play. This is an A+ setup. Okay, now if we fail over here the VWAP at 540, then it's going to go probably straight down to 4. And you can see over here also you have Bookmap with that heat, that VWAP, okay? 540, you can see this Bookmap level, 540, 550. Right, Mavir?
Yes, absolutely.
You taking me for right, or you're serious?
No, I'm serious.
Okay. So, by the way, remember, traders, October is going to be a new mentoring session program. So reach out. Baba, NQ, Oklo. I'm looking at the screen, guys. Tesla, PLTR, QBTS, Oracle, GZX-SEN, and now we have TNFA. You can see over here it's holding, right? So start watching. If you break 590, you can push the upside. They put some liquidity over here, 587. Let's see how they react. And then it's an ad short over here. Probably is going to fail all the way down. There's another stuffy move. And we have very few seconds over here before the open. So trade the setups, okay? Follow the watch list. Okay, so GME setups.
Yeah.
Hood is starting to push. Okay, I'm gonna follow here the price action right now on TNFA. So Oklo pop, Tesla pop. See, that's the open. That's the reason why I like the way the open. Seems like it's gonna halt. 619. It's probably gonna halt over here. Look at that volume coming in, guys. That's a halt play. Okay, so at the gate, we're gonna look if we can have this pop and fail short. Okay, and look if we have that pop and fail. All right, let's go now to Tesla. Remember our plan. Tesla came to the liquidity over here, 431, now 429. Setting up as an FFT. NQ is down. AMD is the one that is strong.
Yeah.
But NQ is fading, and AMD is beautiful play. But not taking it as NQ is fading. So because NQ is fading, I'm not taking the long on AMD, even it's a long play, okay? Just to show you over here. And also we have Hood that is pushing over here for a long play. Again, it's another on the over, but I'm not taking it because NQ is still fading. Got it? C'è anche questi qua,
Yeah.
You can see Hood. It's another long play. Beautiful. I love it. But NQ is fading, so I'm not taking it, okay? Let's go back on Tesla. Short Tesla right now, 430.60. Risking 431 and 20. So I'm looking over here for unwind. If you can break this 430 to the downside, NQ is fading. Let's see if Tesla over here is giving this scalp play. This is the risk, okay? This area, this is our risk. It's holding over here. You can see with the support on Bookmap. Needs to fail over here the 431. NQ downside. Tesla cut over here 30 cents. Oracle short from plan. So remember Oracle. So J Slim over here, system is telling to short. Play over here. So if you have the template, you can do this yourself. So we have a short on Oracle. Oklo, short play. Oklo, as we know, is an FFT. So if you see over here, FFT, that tells you short play on PLTR. And Tesla over here now is getting 432. But again, market is fading.
Yeah.
All the stock that we had in play, even QBTS, fail. So they're giving short setups. The only one that is strong is Tesla. So NQ is fader. QBT, QBTS, short play. Apple, short play. I don't see any others for the long. Okay, so look over here. This is PLTR. Start watching PLTR for a trend break and add to short over here on the confirmation of this bar. So you can see again, I'm following the price action. If I see Bookmap with its big resistance above an FFT, the FFT came exactly over here, 183.70. Okay, you see this line over here came exactly over here, 183.70 for a short play. So now came down 1 point in the money, and then we're gonna risk break even until the market is gonna be weak. We're gonna look for short plays. Okay. So you can see over here now, Oklo, okay? Again, we had FFT where we had FFT, exactly 142, 143 to 143.50. Then we had Oracle. Remember the short play. When I see this at 290, let's go back to TNFA. Exactly. Remember what we said? Look for a pop and fail, then even pop over here, dumped. Back over here to the VWAP. So major reversal bar on Tesla. So NQ is still fading over here. Oklo fading good. QBTS fading good. Oracle fading good. PLTR working. So everything is working over here. Stay short. So we have Oklo. Remember. FFT. PLTR FFT. QBTS FFT. Oracle FFT. Actually over under. Possible fail over here on Tesla, but we already have few position open. I can see the sellers over here. So go back to Oklo. So you can see over here, guys, FFT. Okay, we're short on this based on the play. Remember what we said. This could have been a beautiful long play, but at the moment that this came to the 144 area, you can see this red line. The system trigger right away in FFT. When you see forecast FFT that I'm screen sharing, as I told you, you can have this template over here. This level is where it tells you short. This is a killer play over here. Okay, this is our short play. So the system, short play, automated by the system, exactly that point. You can see that is Oklo. Then in pre-market, we're saying, sorry, remember what we were saying about the pre-market? We said, guys, if the market will be weak, Oracle, we expect it to this support over here, 295-ish. Actually, I said 290, but 295 will be the first one. So once we go over here today, you can see right away the system giving me that play short. This is a big short with confidence over here. Okay, so Oracle. You want to love these plays, especially when you have this confluence. Beautiful over here, push. You can see over here, selling off with Bookmap, big selling pressure. Love this. Okay, so this point, we're starting to look for trailing partial. So PLTR, we're still short. QBTS, short play, okay? QBT, another short play. Remember, we have all this in pre-market. So start QBT, taking profit from 2180 to 21, out half. PLTR, risk break even, 183.60. That's when we had system, so template. Oracle, take out 1/3 only from 310 to 304. JSlim, short play, it comes right away over number when we cross, in this case, the JLines. Okay, still going down. Try to hold 2/3 of the position. Oklo, take out half of the position, 137. So you want to lock in from 142, 142.50 entry. PLTR, ALBA, iron up. Okay, thank you guys. So over here you can see the plays. I'm gonna bring them up 1 second. Okay, so I'm looking at these plays over here just to have a recap very fast. So we have BA, no play, NQ, short play, Oklo, short play, you can see at 50, Tesla, no play, GZX-SEN, golden zone rejection, sorry, J-line rejection. Remember before the open, we said pop and fill J-lines to short this level 230. So GZX-SEN, paying from 230, if you took it, TP, now 180, then 160, 150. Oracle, system over here saying on the over, FFT on a QBTS, and over here PLTR with an FFT with a stop break even. Okay, so this is what actually the market is doing right now. If we're looking at Oracle in this moment, we have a support over here, 303, the major one at 300, but I would like to see this morning 290. So we're going to have patience for this. Now, question for you guys. PLTR is, curling back up, okay? We have a major resistance from yesterday, 185-ish. Am I going to long? Are we going to long PLTR? No, got a PLTR.
PLTR, yeah.
Okay, I got a long play right now, PLTR, 183 and 79. Say 80s. I'm going to explain why. So PLTR is not really following always NQ. And NQ is also an hourly important support. Okay, this is NQ, guys. NQ is an hourly important support. I often saw that from this hourly support start bouncing. So we have a chance over here this morning, and this is only speculation, right? We have a chance this morning can bounce. If we break down, forget about it. I'm gonna go probably 780 next level. But if we bounce over here, this is the level where I'm looking for bounce. So NQ can bounce. But besides that, PLTR is not like, AMD, NVIDIA, tends to be a little bit more on his own. So I took a long over here, okay? 183 and 80. this level here because it's cupping. Okay, it's doing that cup. Now, what is going to be my risk? 183. We're going to see if PLTR is going to be strong enough or it simply is going to die on me. Okay, we have a big resistance over here at 185 from yesterday. So we want to see that breakout. Okay, we are on PLTR. See that 185, that's a big resistance. So I'm only looking over here or stop. Okay, so I put below 183 or target first. We're gonna look for 186. So we're gonna bypass that heat map. Okay, only if we see that, I'm gonna trade it. I'm looking at Tesla over here, seems exhausted. Oracle is going good. Just hold it over here. Yeah, just hold it. Oklo is going good. Just hold it. I'm shorter in Tesla right now. Tesla shorted 434. Risking 434.80, 35-ish. So Oklo is like this. Oracle is this. PLTR, it's not working. QBTS and QBT, both FFT, so we're for the short side. RGTI is another that we had in a plan this morning. Is always a quantum stock. Then we have BABA, which is fading. BBAI, I'm not looking too long with the NQ fading. And I'm short. Look also NVIDIA. Okay, NVIDIA, if it breaks this morning 177.50, it can really flush. And this is Tesla over here. Just want to show you Tesla one thing. Okay, so this is Tesla. And we have this trend line. Okay, we are holding VWAP. Okay, so I'm looking for this supply over here to hold. And I saw over here stalling the tape. Now, my risk is here. My potential target is like 5-6 times more. All right, team. So we're going to see if this is going to be a fade or not. The only concern is if we have this trend line break. Okay, so in that case, it will be a bull flag or better like a pennant over here. So PLTR finally nothing. PLTR stop. So 80 cent, actually 90 cent stop. QBTS is up 1.5 points. QBT similar over here. Check Oracle. We have 6 points. Oklo, we have 4 points. And Q is down over here 60 points from the level entry. Now I want to see Tesla over here. So supply, not a lot of demand below. So let's see for a possible fader. The PLTR started to fail, and now it's giving me an FFT, so a short play. Just to show you guys. So try the long, and then you can see it simply dumped over here on me. Risking a little bit more on Tesla. This 435 and 20 previous resistance. I like to keep the 5-minute chart aligned with the 15, 3, 1 and hourly. So in Q new lows, So working. Oklo, new lows. QBTS, QBT, new lows. Oracle, lows. And PLTR, missed it. The short. I had to flip short, my bad. Tesla, break even, waiting. Still in that, is making inside bar, you see. It's above 435 and 20, I'm out, below. Gonna hold it. Put also is fading. NVIDIA breakdown. Market is heavy. That's the reason why I would like short on Tesla, but for me, they're gonna trap me above to 435 and make it step out, and then boom, it's gonna fail. Also, guys, if you like the screen share we're having every single week, can you please put a like over here? That's really very helpful. Thank you very much if you can. Okay, Tesla, we're here. I have the automatic stop at the 435-ish and 20s. Want to see, first of all, Oracle main position. Sorry, Oracle main position over here. Want to see 290. We don't have support over here. So this can unwind a little bit more. Oklo. $134 is working. Target reach over here, 303. Oklo target 133. Okay. Oklo TP 133, then 128. Anyone short on that? Amazing, amazing fail of the market. Amazing fail, guys. Okay. So we can see over here the short play stopped out on Tesla meanwhile. So I had 2 stops this day and 5 wins after the gate and 4 wins to break even in pre-market. Oklo, beautiful. Oklo, which price are you short on Oracle? Tell me a good level. Shane, are you short with the market? Nacho, 310. So I'm reading over here from Oklo. She short 310. Okay, let's see the position over here. I like the 310 factor. It's that whole round of the number is always important. I would trail everything above 306, and then we can revisit maybe at 307. Above 306 is important because it's also that pre-market support and pre-market low. So I would trail above that. David is in short at 308.37. So over here, once the JLines over here, you see the bars, guys, became red. So you don't want a long of it. You don't want a short over here. You want a short over here. Or if you're using like higher template, higher time frame, the template gives you short over here around 310. Look at Tesla, good cut because it made that pennant over here. So that's my stop of the day. You can see the pennant, it broke over here. And Tesla, the only one that is going on his way. So JZX-SEN, not so short on the JLine rejection, already out. Oh, let me see. So you took this brother, right? Around 230. Heat map was a little bit more above, around 250, but you can see the pop into the JLines, fail. That's the first target we said, 5-minute JLines, okay, around 230, and you got 195, $2, good, I love it. Now, be careful, because over here, if we curl above 230 to 35, this can squeeze. Anybody on QBTS or Oklo? This is Oklo for the morning. It's a beautiful play. Major support over here on Bookmap, soaked and pop. Now, so you are long or short on QBTS? Okay, that's unfortunate. So you showed a 28.20, beautiful, and then you get out the rest in the money, 27.70, and then more 28. Okay, so you missed I would say the major core of the move. Okay, it's all right, brother. You will take another one. Don't worry. It's always a win. You know, it's better than my stop on Tesla. It's always a win. So JZX-SEN, hold it. Oklo, hold it. Oracle, hold it. PLTR, I'm not short, but is giving FFT. You will see over here, FFT. Actually, maybe it was on the one before he gave FFT. I sure was an FFT before. Anyways. QBTS, same play over here, FFT. Then we have QBT and RGTI. I will cover over here half on QBT and QBTS because the hourly JLines. So QBT, QBTS, get out half. Hourly JLines on QBT. Yeah, Tesla's going up. Doesn't go down. So market is all down. The only one is pushing is Tesla. I'm looking at 20 symbols over here, 20 stocks. Google is going down, coin is going down, PLTR going down, NVIDIA going down. Everything is going down, even Hood, AMD. Okay, let's go back Oklo. I would trail, guys, a little bit more over here in Oklo because I'm making a higher high. Okay. So Oklo, trail more, 137.70. So if you took out 1/3, okay, so remain over here with 1/3 only. And just look at Tesla over here. Tesla doesn't care at all. Tesla's just pushing. Simply over here, I would say big ants play. It's just big hands play. Okay, enough for watching Tesla. All right. So let's go back and see the market, what it's actually doing. We're going to look at the bigger picture. So we're going to look right now into the hourly chart. As you know, I like to see the market on hourly chart when I'm trading. I always have it up. And this is a good, I would say, tip that I give you. So in Q, we have a support over here, 24,785, 780. Okay, this is a major support. Tesla is our breakout now of this trend line. I had a buy side over here, but never came back. RGTI is our short play intraday. QBT as well. QBT came to this support. Remember when I said cover here partial for this reason, okay? Daily, hourly JLines important level. Q is okay, like in Q. QBTS over here, we took the short. PLTR, took the long and it got stopped out, 90 cents. Now potential over here, target 178 and 70. I'm not short, so I missed a short and I took a stop on the long. So that's my error with Tesla. But there are others. We have 5 good plays are working. Oracle, beautiful. So I want to see ideally 297, then 290. Oklo, still holding. We have support over here, 133. You can see this previous support. If we break this down, 127. NVIDIA, I'm not in. Was a good play. And also I was looking at Hood and Google, which are fading. Look at Google over here, lost a lot. We're looking at BBAI, but we're going to trade this only long if the market is going to push. BABA, fail, now reclaim. Not going to long it because market is still weak. Amazon also a good one. NMD. I want to share Amazon, the play. So a lot of traders ask what is the best stock to trade. You cannot determine that in looking at the 1 minute chart. Okay, you have to look at this based on the hourly chart or daily chart. So look at the bigger picture. This is where actually right now the Amazon. You can see that we're holding this major level of support, liquidity. How I know that? Because every single time the price got to this level, it actually bounced. So we're going to look if it's going to hold 220. Below 220, 219, oh wow. Then we're going to have a big short play. All right. So that could be really, really good short play. Okay, let's go back. I want to see Tesla and also Tesla on Bookmap. So we have a little bit of pullback on QBTS, Oracle, Oklo, NQ. Are we still bearish? Yes. What happened, for example, yesterday? So how we can determine that we're still bearish? So just look at this. So yesterday, remember, we are in screen share and we shorted this point exactly here. Remember, I shared all of this trade. We got the 440. I share my executions. We got back over here to 434. I got this play, boom, got out, reshort a little bit. And then I got out. And then look what the market did in the afternoon. Okay, so look at this play right now. You can see JLine short over here and the J Slim. Look at this play right now on NQ. Market's still short. This is a heavy short. We are at this dip over here. It's actually bouncing. Okay, so one could think, oh, this is a double bottom over here. Let me buy over here for a play long. I'm not still of that idea. I prefer to wait for a confirmation. Let's go back to Oklo. This 133 as the support, okay? I want to see more selling pressure on Oklo, as we don't have it right now. I want to see a fill of this 134 and still unwind. But NQ is bouncing. Let's see, coin. Sorry, guys. Now coin is totally bearish. Even if it's bouncing now against the main trend.
Yeah. Here's one up a little bit.
Let's go back over here. So GZX-SEN, if you're short, guys, we have a trailing over here at 230. So the short came at 230. And the JLine rejection here. Okay. So for now, bars are red. Trail over here at 230. So above 230, this can squeeze. Okay. So keep an eye on that. Tesla. Some pullback. A rejection over here. RGTI. It's the pullback we had, but let's put over here QBT. BT fading. I'm looking for this JLine rejection. These are all ads over here. QBT, QBTS as well. Because what it's doing is following NQ, and NQ is doing exactly this. So you can see the pop into the JLines over here, 24,840, and then a fail over here, pre-market low rejection. Okay, so that's a beautiful ad play. Okay, this is the pre-market low. Prices over here. It's the hourly JLines. JLines over here, VWAP, pre-market low, big confluence. That is your short play, guys. That's your short play, okay? And if NQ is fading, means that Oklo is coming down. Yeah. Oracle, it's coming down. So a rejection. And all the others over here. So continue to hold position. It's good to trail, but continue to hold right now. This time. Look. So we have a question about it here on MU. Jay, question: I took a position on MU after inside. Okay, chart with previous bar. Do you stop? I took the 3. Okay, let's see over here. MU, guys. Also remember questions room, please. But okay, let's check it. Okay, so what chart? Oh, okay, let's see the breakdown over here on this one. So the play, sorry, buddy, the play over here from the template is an over under. And we have this as soon as you see the pop and just below 164.90, 164.80, you will have that over under. So you take it live. Bookmap is, of course, the confirmation. You see sellers of this. After that play, the other setup to trade is when we have this VWAP rejection. You can see over here this red line. I'm gonna point it. This red line over here. This is the pre-market low. So by strategy, yes, this is a correct short play. But personally, I will put a stop over here at the VWAP or JLines. And until NQ fails, I will be short on MU. Okay. For now, NQ is fading. Oklo is fading. QBTS is fading. Oracle is fading. Only Tesla is the one holding over here with the VWAP. So that's a nice play short on Ace SHFS by Roshan. Beautiful, buddy. Okay, let's go back and check, first of all, TNFA. So this was the halt up, halt down, fading. So until we stay below 5, hold your short. Sorry. Oklo on your lows. That's what we wanted, guys. Beautiful. $132.40. Next TP, then 130. So let's put on Oklo. I love these plays over here. I love these plays because at the same time with this pullback over here, 138, we had also NQ giving the same setup. And QBTS, PLTR, even I'm not on PLTR, but QBTS, Oracle, QQQ, all the same pattern, guys, all the same pattern, okay? Also, we had over here, sorry. Also, we had Google giving the same pattern. We had NVIDIA giving the same pattern. Hood giving the same pattern. All that pullback 10 o'clock. And 10 o'clock, this area is very important here because it's the time, 10, 10:30, where you could have reversals. In this case, instead, they had a little bit of reversal, but then they went back on the original, I would say, side. No, ma loro lo fanno così da 6.
No, no.
No. Yeah. Come on, Oklo. Let's see over here. Question. Okay. About QBTS. Okay, guys, we'll explain 1 second. So I finished to drink my amino over here. Eating something. So QBTS, as we said, is a bull stock, bullish trend. My favorite play is longing, but it happens that sometimes we have these liquidity traps. Okay, breaks and then fails, and that becomes our short play. So if I'm looking here, look at QBTS, and I'm putting over here, let's save it. Okay, so I'm putting over here this, and I'm putting, just to show you, where's the entry? At that point on QBTS, I want to check also on Bookmap because I didn't have this on Bookmap. Generally, I have all the stocks that we're trading. QBTS and QBT, entry short level on liquidity trap. So remember what we are saying pre-market. We're saying pre-market, guys, these stocks over here are made to trap you. Right now, you cannot trade a simple price action because they're going to simply mess with you. They're going to collect your money and then trade against you. Remember, we said that before the open. And look what it did. Now, I didn't know, for sure this would happen. But that's exactly the play. Okay? We can see this on a 3-minute chart. I know some traders want the 1-minute chart. They prefer to see the price action in detail. But essentially, that's the play. Okay? So, liquidity trap and fail. And we said this just before. We said this just before. So I want to check on JTrader. What else we have right now? That's the highs over here. X-Pawn is an old friend, SSR as well. I have an history with X-Pawn over here. I would like to be trading this, for example, on a long play. IDAI, already fading. Oh, we have Riot. Riot, 14% gap, nice push. Riot is a blockchain stock. Oh, just before the open, we were looking at this. Look, I'm gonna share over here. We were looking at where we were. Yeah, it's not about anything. Smart money rules the game, and as traders, we can only try to move. It's just game up. Okay, so basically, what we have over here. This is what we were talking about. QBTS, how big hands trap retailers on these, I would say, on manipulation. Be reactive, but don't anticipate. Because if you anticipate, you're gonna get killed. Okay. All right, so let's go back over here and let's see what else the market is doing. QBT the same, okay? QBTS, QBT, really, they're moving the same. Quantum stocks. PLTR, my big miss today. Oracle, at least, going good. Yeah, I like Oracle a lot. Beautiful stock to trade. Oklo, nice fail. QBTS now a little bit of bounce. And over here we have Baba, seems like cupping. Remember, major gap up this morning. Generally, when the US market fails, it's not a rule, but China companies tend to go down. Sorry, go up. They're like opposite. So don't think, guys, that, with classical, with this, you're going to make money. I'm sharing, or who can I see on YouTube, this. Don't think that with this stuff, you're going to make money. Okay. And don't think that only learning a pattern, you will make money. If you don't know how to read manipulation and see how they trap, then you're not going to be, I would say, with an edge. And you trade this market only, we have an edge. So JZX-SEN is a clear example of this morning. And if I tell you over here, there's a 930, okay? If I tell you over here, let's break it down. Let's make it like this. Okay. So over here, the first part of the move, what do you see? You see a cup, that's your breakout, high volume. Over here we had JLines and VWAP. That's your buy. If you're not able to take this fast, it's your buy. And then we had some sellers. But you can see also what? This part is all green. These dots are mainly green. What does it mean? Buyers. And then now look, the difference from that side to this side. So I will do like this. So let me take off this so maybe you can see better. Okay, so if I do this, let's put maybe BBAI. No, let's do like this 1 second. So you see the breakup came with all these big green. And then once we have this big resistance, the majority of these dots, you can see the big dots are red. So seems like something, you know, stupid, but I can tell you it makes the difference. Understanding this in the price action. If you look at Tesla and we do the same thing, there we go. You can really understand now who is in control. You see, we have some sellers over here, but once we have the support and we break in this cup, the majority of green. That's why after that trade that I tried over here, I didn't trade anymore short. I didn't want too long because the market's fading. So my habit is to short the market when it's fading in Q, is to buy the market, so buy the stocks when the market is running. And then big heat map, so they made it fail a little bit. So you can see the majority of these prints, bigger dots are red. And then once they break again, you can see green in control. So start looking at this because it's so important. So important. Okay? So important to see that. And this gives you so much edge. So much edge. All right, let's go back 1 second to check. So Oklo, we had finally the target, remember 133? We had 133 and 40. I would show the last part with a VWAP and JLines. So maybe you're going to give back a little bit. But if this fails more today, and we break down this to 132, target is going to be 127. So if you have 1/3 like us, try to hold. And then over here with Oracle, so the short, the pullback to add your position, and target over here is going to be 300. And then I'm looking for that 296, 297. So let's try to hold again until trading over here 307. PLTR now in. It was an amazing unwind. QBTS, QBT, which hold everything over here with the JLines 2750 and QBT with the 21. RGTI same, trail with 3160. NQ is still bearish, trail everything with 24,850. Okay, basically over here. But that's still going for a downside. So we'll see if the market will fuel this downside and we can have more unwind. So we still have a rejection. You can see NQ still short play. Oklo still short play. Oracle still short play. Let me see GBP. GBP faded even more. Remember, we're looking pre-market. That short play on JLine rejection. Just pound. Taking a big hit. This is Baba. As I said, I'm not longing. Market is fading. Don't let me long over here. Go back, Oklo. Yeah, PLTR is still weak. QBTS and QBT a little bit pulled back in more. Yeah, Riot Brother is amazing this morning. Big push on the over. I totally didn't have in my scanners. So, oh well, I had in my scanners, just didn't have like space to keep it. And look what I move over here. Big, big, big move this morning. On the over. Good long play. Love these. And this moves like for news or Bitcoin, but I believe news this morning. Didn't check. Hood and Google also major fails. Amazon as well, AMD as well. All right, team. So 10:30. Remember also the link that I shared from Bookmap. Okay, so we have a few things. I'm gonna re-explain in 1 second. So the proprietary webinars. Okay, remember we have a link over here for proprietary webinar series. Then we have the pilot program with Bruce. Okay. And third thing is the Bookmap Pets. Something funny. If you want to participate, just let some know. For the other, we're going to start mentoring in October 1st. So we're taking 4 seats to already taken. See you again next week. We had a good morning, some good trades, 2 stops, actually 3 stops. 1 break-even Tesla, 1 stop on Tesla, and 1 stop on PLTR. But still majority of green, like 75% this morning. So pretty happy. We're going to have now a break, 30 minutes. Then we'll be back in the room at about 11:30 to see the evolution of the market. Remember, yesterday, for example, we had big moves after 1:32 p.m. So thank you again for following. Please put a like in YouTube. I really appreciate that. It's like a very good thing. And also, thank you for following. See you back next week. Love you.